Okay, Algebra 1, here are some examples of what you're going to be doing tonight. On the first two graphs up here, we are going to be finding the slope from the given points. So I'm going to number these 1 and 2. So what you do is you start at the first point on the left and you look at the second point and you see how many up is it. So we go 1, 2, 3 to there, and then 4, 5, 6. So it's a rise of 6. And a run of 1, 2, 3, 4. So we put a 4 on bottom, reduce it, and you get 3 over 2. And it's a positive slope, so we know it's just 3 over 2 on this one. Looking at number 2 here, we are going to start at the point on the left. I know my line's not very straight. I can't draw lines just with the line thing on the program I'm using. So I'm going to go down 1. And so my rise here is -1, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 9 goes on bottom. Now you notice that when I went down, I counted that as my negative. I could have also just said, well, my rise. Whoops, I forgot I was going to do that. my rise is 1, and put the 1 on top. My run is 9. I see that slope man would go down the hill, so I'm going to put a negative. So the answer is -1 and -1/9. The next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be graphing from, with given information, you're given slope and a given point. So the first thing you do is you plot the point. So I'm going to plot -2, 4, so I'm going to go 2 over and up 4, 2, 4, so that's my point right there. And now I'm going to do my slope, which is -3, so I'm going to go down 3, and over 1, because that's like over 1 here. So there, I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to go down 3 again and over 1, like that. And then I'm going to draw a line and put arrows on the end, because I don't want to annoy myself. And that's it. So I'm going to do you one more example like that. And that would be going through the point 3, -1 with a slope of -2/5. So I'm going to go, actually I'm going to make this -3, or wait, -3, 1. Let's do that. That way I can do my slope. So to do that, I'm going to go to the left -3, and then up 1. So that's my point. I'm going to plot that first. Now I'll do my slope. I'm going to go down 2, because it's negative. 1, 2, and then to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if I did it again, 2, 1, 2, 3, it's on here. Remember, to do that second point after you've plotted your first point and you do your slope once, if to do your slope a second time it goes off your graph, don't worry about it. And then I'm just going to connect my dots, and that's it. And so remember that if you were to have a, I'll draw it on here. If you were to have a vertical line and it wanted you to name the slope, you would write undefined, because that would be a slope that slope man would die on. And then of course if you have a horizontal line, that is a slope. This one is a slope of 0. Okay, so just remember those, and I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, of course you can email me. Remember that if it tells you that the slope is, say, 4, you know that you're going to go up where your rise is 4 and your run then would be 1, because it's a whole number, and a whole number is always over 1. If it gives you a fraction, then your rise is what's on top and your run is what's on bottom. Okay, and just remember, if it's negative, it has to go down the hill. If it's positive, it goes up the hill. If you have any other questions, just let me know. We'll see you tomorrow.